It was coming at me, though.
You're gonna tap the shit out of him.
The guy was coming at me crazy.
What? Wait, take a picture right now. Matty.
On this team, we fight for that inch. On this team, we tear ourselves and everyone else around us to pieces for that inch.
Coming in at 320 kilobytes per second, it's time for MattieC's Sports for you and me.
MattieC Sports. I'm here with Zach from Team Wasted here at the IGY6 softball tourney. And what's this mean to you?
It means a lot. It's about veterans with PTSD. I have veterans in my family, and PTSD is really, really serious. It's just something sad that people have to go through who fought for our country.
And, you know, I know you have been here in the community, and, you know, do you think this helps the community of Holbrook here too?
Oh yeah, of course. We have a bunch of veterans here. I don't know if they have PTSD, they might. It's very sad, and I think it's going to bring the community together.
And what do you expect your record to be today?
Undefeated, but we'll see how it goes.
All right, well, thank you for coming on the show, and we'll have you see the recording soon. Thank you. MattieC Sports for you and me. I'm here at the IGY6 event, softball tourney here in Holbrook, Massachusetts at Sumner Field. This is Melissa Williams, one of the assistants to the captain for the team Gravy Hot Tub. So how are you doing today?
I'm great. How you doing?
I'm good, thank you. So what's this tourney mean to you?
The tournament means actually a lot to me. I actually have two of my children are veterans. My son was Marines and my daughter was Navy. I actually work at the Veterans Administration. So it means a lot to help veterans out, and especially in this day where there's too many veteran suicides. Way too many.
Yep.
Way too many. And if raising money to have rescue dogs come and to help veterans out and get them in a state of mind so they're not pulling that trigger on themselves, it means the world. And because it hits home more because it could be my son and daughter.
Right.
So that's
a team.
So it really does mean a lot, and whether we win or lose, if we go to the ship on it or we just one game, the money that we raise today, it can't be. It's not enough. We've got to continue.
Well, I thank you for your time, and go have fun out there today.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much.
It's MattieC Sports. I'm here with Rob from Flint and Steel. How you doing today?
Excellent. Beautiful day out. Ready to play some softball.
And for this cause, what does it mean to you?
I have a lot of family members that were in the service, and I grew up on a Navy base. So I've seen the sacrifice and the dedication that our service members put in to protecting our country and keeping us safe. And I think it's important that we support them when they come back from doing that.
And I've been telling all the other teams, what do you think your record's going to be today?
Oh, we're going all the way. There's no question. We bought a brand new bat today. We didn't own a bat before today.
Oh, nobody told me that you had a secret weapon. So I appreciate that, man. Well, thank you for your time and good luck.
You.
Good afternoon, my name is Partington, Marine Corps veteran, and the oncoming board of directors president for IGY6 Two Lives at Once. It's an honor to be out here today with you on this first inaugural softball game to raise money for this organization. You already have a great story and process, and you all are part of it. So I want to thank you for taking your time out on this Saturday to join us as we advocate not only for the veterans who serve our country, but also for these animals that we destroy otherwise. So I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I'll pass over to the outcoming executive director, the founder, Amber Smith. Amber, here you go.
Yep. Here's MattieC Sports here at the IGY6, and I'm here with
Dylan Barkus.
So today, what's this day mean to you today?
Both my brothers are in the service. I respect the veterans, and I'm here to win. We're here to win and have fun.
All right, so is that all you have for today?
Yep. I hope we have a good day today. Beautiful weather. Let's have fun.
All right, sounds good.
It's Chris Hughes. Very interested in this event. So what this means to me is like helping our military. You know what it's for. It's a good cause, helping them get through their tough times after coming from overseas and stuff. It's very, very good to have that comfort with the dog, with their their mental health issues and stuff, which is great. Yeah, so that's what it means. It's a great cause, great fundraiser and everything.
Definitely. And what do you think your record's going to be today?
Oh, undefeated, 100%.
Well, thank you for your time, man, and good luck.
Thank you.
This is MattieC Sports at the softball game today, and I'm here with Liz from Boston Baby. How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you. And what does this fundraiser mean to you, charity game?
I think it's awesome. We'll love to celebrate and, support a great cause here. I think the message that they're, spreading is one that I'm firmly behind. As a mental health clinician myself, I, see the effects that, the mental health struggle crisis has been having. So any way we can support and get veterans the help that they, deserve and need is that we're here for it.
Awesome. And what do you think your record's going to be today?
Hoping we win it all.
Well, good luck today, and thank you.
Thank you so much for having us.
Good morning, everybody. MattieC Sports for you and me. Doing this a little different, but sports a little bit. I'm here with Amber Smith. She organizes IGY6 with the semicolon in front, meaning I got your 6. And this organization has done well in this area, and this lady works her ass off to make it happen. So, Amber, how you doing this morning?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Wonderful. So this is for veterans who are going through things, and they have support dogs that are their rescues, right?
Correct. I work with a nonprofit down in Texas who rescues dogs from kill shelters. She ends up putting them through the veterinary process, but getting them spayed and neutered, getting them all up to date to their shots, and seeing if any medical issues are happening. And she thankfully only charges us a transportation fee to bring them up here to be paired with veterans.
That's amazing. I mean, for you guys to do all that work and to help out veterans that really need this, because a lot of them have, a ton of stuff like anxiety, depression, definitely PTSD coming back home. So have you seen these veterans and talked to them, and they show how much things meant when you offer them these dogs, and, I've donated the money to make sure this can happen?
Oh, absolutely. We actually, last year, it's really great. There was a gentleman who served in the Marine Corps. He actually lives in North Dakota, and we got him a dog. It was kind of a bit of a hassle because with North Dakota, the weather drops so drastically out there. So the woman that we deal with, her name is Louisa. Usually we just fly the dogs, or transport by a big truck where it's several dogs on the truck to get them up here. However, we couldn't find anyone going to North Dakota, and it was too cold to send the dog to North Dakota by airplane. So she drove the 16-hour drive by herself to transport this dog. So she's just as committed as we are. However, this gentleman went from, having obviously still having PTSD, but it's kind of doing a complete 180 wraparound. He now works at the VA as a mentor for other veterans who have PTSD. So to see what we've done, then helping our veterans, and these veterans then helping back other veterans, it's just such a great process. And we have another recipient who is actually going to be speaking at my event in November, of who we got a service dog for as well.
So that's just, it seems like a great circle you guys have. From Texas to you to wherever state a dog is really needed. And I can't thank you enough for, it's an amazing story in your own. Dealing with what you've been through, and, with what you had recently, you had a charity softball game here in Holbrook, Mass. So tell me about that and how much it really meant, because for me to be an outsider and you welcoming me, I appreciate that. But, I thought it was a good success. So how'd you feel about what all happened that day?
I was blown away by it. It was to see the outcome, to see the support. It was, it was my first softball tournament. Not gonna lie, I don't know much about softball. I thought it was going to be an easy thing to whip up together, and it most definitely wasn't. Most importantly, people had a great time and they showed their support. They're still showing their support. It was just such an overwhelming experience. You met my grandmother personally, and to have her there was major for me. It was just a really great event.
And she is one funny lady. She tells it like it is. I was laughing. She was talking to me for probably a good 20 minutes, and we were just laughing it up. And she, was telling about your military family, how it's mainly military. She raised kids with this and all that. So how does it feel to have your grandmother as your support?
I think I said it to you, none of this would be possible without her. For those who don't know, my grandmother is a World War II veteran's daughter, a Vietnam veteran's wife. When my grandfather was overseas, my uncle was born, and then that uncle then grew up and enlisted in the Navy himself as well, and most people have anger towards the military or anger towards the war and stuff like that, and that's okay. That's a normal feeling. But she's never taught me to be angry. She's taught me to be prideful. She's taught me to stop the veterans and Stop and Shop and thank them for the service. Even if I have that, $1, like donate that $1. We're all doing this mainly because of her. I wouldn't have this mindset of giving back if it wasn't for her. She's taught me not to be mad, but be proud of my family's legacies and everybody else's legacies as well.
And I agree with you too, is, when the veterans are out in, for example, like a Stop and Shop or something, they'll have the ribbons and stuff. And to me, I feel the same attitude towards it. Like, this person gave their life for our country and did things that we don't even know.
Yeah.
And if you can donate anything, they really appreciate that. They tell you their story sometimes, or that ribbon means a lot to me when it happens. And the whole military thing, I'm totally for it, just because I'm full of military veterans myself. My grandfather, World War II Navy, uncle, Vietnam veteran, cousins, Army, Navy, just the list goes on. And I'm very proud of our military, and a lot of people should be too. And especially during Vietnam wartime, you know, you hear all the just disgusting stories about, you know, I mean, my uncle himself came back from Vietnam. He had to put on a raincoat just because he didn't want to be, not that he didn't want to be seen, but the hate that these people had. And you know, I always support the military, and you know, I'm proud to have met Travis Partington, who you well know,
Oh yeah.
military veteran himself. So it bonds people too. It bonds people with family and stuff. And again, I was very flattered and honored to meet your grandmother, because she tells it like it is. She definitely does. It was funny because she's like, I think your mom was there, and she said, "Ma, you can't smoke here." She's like, "So what? Whatever."
Yep. Sounds like her.
But so tell us about your event in November.
So my event, to start it off, I had a loved one of mine who ended up dying by suicide back in 2020. It was the last person we would have expected, you know, to take his life, but he was always making sure everybody else was laughing and stuff like that, like literally to the point our stomach hurt. We would laugh so much, but we didn't realize how much he was hurting inside. And that really took a toll on me, and I wanted to do something to give back to other veterans so that other kids don't have to bury their parent. And I threw an event last November, and I was expecting to do a one-time thing, and it blew up, like completely blew up. We had over 100 people at our event last year. We had some like the most amazing speakers, and the turnout was just overwhelming. And people, you know, approaching me, "You need to do this again." A lot of people don't realize that a service dog costs up to $20,000, you know. But with us, we're able to do it a little bit under $1,000 per that includes the training, registration, and adoption fee. So we do it a little under 1,000 with our connections. And so I threw this huge event, and it has turned into this big thing that's going to be a yearly thing. So November 5th, you know, we have it catered by Anthony Columbus Catering. We, you know, there's a DJ. It's this big, huge event that brings everybody together. There'll be resource tables, you know, speakers, food, dancing, 50-50 raffles, other raffle baskets. We have some great raffles, you know, Christmas photo shoot that can cost up to about $400 or $500. We have cornhole boards. My aunt and my grandmother purchased gift certificates to Maggiano's, and you know, I think it was the Nutcracker or something my aunt was getting. I forget what it was, but you know, a Christmas show for people to do. And it's, you know, we say that a suggested donation is for $22 at the door for the 22 men and women who take their lives daily. We don't hold that. We're not at the door stopping you if you don't pay. If you're coming in and you have a family member or you served yourself, we would never shut the door on anyone. We just want everybody there to make a good time, to have a good time, get the resources that everybody needs, even if it's, you know, just a plate of food, a warm plate of food that they need. It's open to the public, and the more the merrier.
And that's awesome. I'm glad it's going to be a yearly thing, just like we were talking about the softball.
Yeah.
Got to find some bases, I guess.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, I mean, that's funny. Your grandma put Maggiano's. I'm definitely throwing in on that. I'd be happy to go and support for sure. So with that being said, I mean, so what's it been like for Travis helping you in this too?
Travis is my right-hand man. If I call him, he immediately picks up the phone. He's very, very excited. You know, I remember starting off with Travis, and he came to my event last year and was kind of skeptical about it. And I remember him saying, you know, I'm here. You're a young girl. I want to see how this all turns out. I'm not a veteran myself. I'm a civilian. So a lot of people do question, why does the civilian want to give back? I want to give back because this keeps my family's name going. This gives us pride. This is able to, again, help so another child doesn't have to bury their parent. You know, But Travis, after our first event, Travis pulled me aside and was like, this was such a huge success. What can I do? And it just turned into Travis literally being my business partner, my right hand, creating all the different events together. And that's all great, and him being my business partner, but seeing the pride on Travis's face every time someone donates, someone says, hey, can I help you out here? It's the excitement that is on his face helps me keep going and pushes me more, because that just gives me ambition. Like, okay, if this is Travis's reaction, what is going to be a veteran's reaction when I hand them over that dog? You know, it's Travis he's a blessing. I'm so lucky to have him by my side.
And as part of my circle, I can't thank Travis enough. And just like you said, you give him a call real quick, he'll answer you and he'll say, you know, mine's more podcast stuff, but, you know, he's like, oh, well, you know, you should do it this way, you should do it that way. And, you know, he was even giving me tips at the softball game. So he's a very giving person, and
he really is.
He'll give you the shirt off his back. So much appreciation, Travis. I know you'll watch this, you and your Oscar Mike radio. So, so my last thing to you, Amber, is what else can people do to help in this cause?
Show up, spread the word.
Gotcha.
The more that know, the more we're able, you know, the more people that show up, the more people that know about this, the more people we're able to help.
And how can people donate online and stuff like that?
I have posted on our IGY6 page, the Venmo for us is there. They can write a check or, again, show up to the event.
Awesome. So November 4th?
5th.
No, 5th.
Yep.
5th, sorry. Yeah. So
5th.
And where is it? That's in the Whitman VFW, right?
Yep. On Essex Street at 7 p.m.
Good. It's right down the street.
Yes.
Well, Amber, thank you very much. And please, everybody, follow IGY6. And thank you, Amber, again. Thank you for inviting me to the softball game and checking everything out and finally get to meet you. So
yeah,
I will definitely see you in November for sure.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Matt.
All right, everybody. MattieC Sports and Amber Smith. Thank you.
Thank you.
So we have Flint and Steel taking on the Hounds here on one field. Really nice day today.
Thanks for watching MattieC Sports for you and me. Make sure to follow Matty Cameron on Twitter at MattCameron23, or follow him on Instagram at MattieC23, or subscribe to his YouTube channel, MattieC Sports for you and me. Once again, thanks for watching.